Hi everyone. So I'm kind of excited to do this reading today. Like burning some frankincense and rose. Just keep hearing divine feminine. So receiving the allowance. Okay, let's see what just came out. What does this say? Throat chakra, express your truth. This is rebirth, rising above. Yeah, Kundalini awakening. There's a Merkaba here. These are like, and then what's at the bottom? High heart chakra, esoteric bliss. No, it says ecstatic bliss. I'm sorry. I can't read. Okay, so throat chakra, express your truth. I'm just going to read real quick. And this is also a number 7. 7 is, you may be a life past 7, I'm hearing. And also, you may be seeing 7s. 77, they're even showing, or 777. Okay, this says, this chakra is the origin of expression. It is the source of the life spark that inspires our aliveness and stokes the creative fires in others. This is the outer sharing of our inner being, the glowing song of our soul on the winds of our flight to understanding more of who we are. Connect to the crux of your potential and take it further than you could have imagined. As spirit fuses into the tangible, it actualizes as a platform for greater experience, and a new faucets are sculpted, seated and shared as a fractal of light in the form of our own unique language. Be truthful with yourself about how you are really feeling. If you always act in integrity and follow your heart-centered truth, some unhealthy connections or aspects of your life may fall away, and you will be in complete alignment with your path. In this way, your internal psychic navigation system will become strengthened, your purpose will clear, and you will inspire others through the sparkle of your deep inner knowing. Themes: how you share your spirit, your unique language, healing position, throat, color wash, vibrant mid-blue. Expression, communication, your own creative language, sharing your spirit, accepting your originality, truth, authenticity. This reminds me of this morning I woke up singing I don't give a fuck about I don't fuck with you. I don't give a that song. I know it's so crazy, but I literally I was just like, why am I singing that song? I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. I don't fuck with you. Okay, so I feel like as you're being pushed into your authenticity, okay, because I feel like the more you try to keep yourself in this box of what you know now versus what it's like, the more you try to unsee what you feel inside or what you're knowing, they're saying you're knowing, it's just going to be more and more uneasy for you. So the things that make you or keep you in line, there are things set in place to keep you in line so that you don't step out of your box. But the more that you discover about how you really can heal yourself from the inside out, your thoughts create your reality. Like, the more that you explore these inner knowings, like, I always encourage you guys to educate yourself and read things and explore, and don't just take my word for it. Like, go out there and do the work for yourself and find out what your truth is. What do you believe? You know, I have my experience. I share my hope, the wisdom that I've gained from moving along in my journey. But that's just from my perspective. That's my experience that I'm sharing with you. Each of us has our own experience. And I feel like the more that you avoid walking your path, your own path, you know, as far as like copying others, you know, not being authentically you, it's going to be more and more difficult for you to, you're just going to have more struggle with decision makings, and just feel more and more uncomfortable in your skin, because the divine did not create us to be followers. The divine created us in his likeness. He put himself inside of it. We are God, an expression of God. We are gods and goddesses. We are not the God. There's only one of those. That's my belief. But he created us all in his likeness. We all have the ability to create. He made us all magicians. So if what you do and what you're creating is just a photocopy of someone else, or what you think people want to see, I feel it feels like it's going to be, it's just going to struggle. You're just going to struggle more and more with, because the point is, the whole point, at least that I feel, it's to dive deep within you and discover who you are. Figure out what your likes. I remember when I first got sober, I didn't even know, first I didn't know how old I was. I literally had to do the math, okay? Like, subtract 1972 from 2001, okay, to figure out how old I was. I was 29. And I had no idea what my favorite color was. I had no idea. And because I never really thought for myself, it was like everything that I knew was, I was like trying to be something for everybody else. I was trying to be the sister my brothers wanted, the daughter my mother, that I thought my mother wanted, and that I thought my brothers wanted, and the girl that the guys liked. And you know, I was just not being myself, because anytime that I was myself, I felt super uncomfortable and ridiculed. And doing all the inner work that I've done and continue to do, it's allowed who I am to authentically come through. Like, there's the way that you get real or learn to be real is when someone asks you, like, this was my first step. I remember my Maureen, she told me, she said, stop being fake. You don't want to be fake, so stop being fake. Someone asks you how you're feeling. If you feel like shit, you say, I feel like shit. The ones that are supposed to stay in your life will be like, Lisa, what's going on? Why you feel like that? The ones that will, that you need to let go will be like, oh, ha ha ha, and laugh and keep walking. And that's how you know. So you'll get rid of the fake people in your life, as well as you will begin to show up in your life authentically. Okay? So start practicing it, people. No, you don't have to do anything I say. I'm just being guided to share what I'm being guided to share. And that's what I'm sharing with you. Okay. And I said to get 3 of these. So let's see. What are the messages for the collective today? Okay, first one, deep knowing. Listen. You already know what to do. And this is a 43, which also is a 7. Okay, so there's 2 7s right there. Ooh, I love when that stuff happens. All right, so, and I'm also getting Saturn. There's something about the Saturn and the moon, okay? And I'm also hearing Aquarius, okay? So, deep knowing. Because it's inside you. Everything you need to be who you want to be, who you always have dreamed that you could be, but maybe you thought it was possible, you already have everything you need inside of you. Listen, once you start taking steps towards what you want, or you start making the, like, first, like showing up authentically in your own life, okay? By, that simple question, hey, what's up? How are you doing? And most people just be like, yeah, I'm good. But it's like, be real. Be real. Like, if you're good, say, yeah, you're good. But like, if you feel like shit, like, don't try to like smile. You don't always have to show up with a smile. I show up with a smile today because like 99.9% of my days and moments, I am just so grateful to be alive. I have lived a life that I should have been dead maybe like 25 times. And I can laugh today because I got through to the other side. And it's made me a stronger woman. It's made me a better person. It's I don't want to get sidetracked, but just be real. Yeah, go the distance. Do the work. I feel like there's a breakthrough coming here for some of you watching this. Maybe even all of you. But it's what it requires is you doing the work. Like, you're the only one that can do it. You're the only one that can retrieve what's meant for your soul, the gift of your soul. That's what they're saying. Yeah, see, look, there's some sort of gift. There's Treasure Island, all right? But you got to do the distance, do the work to do it. And you see how close? Yeah, truth be told, wow. This is like, it's like, stop hiding. And look, I want to tell you, this is a 47, which breaks down to 11, which breaks down to a 2. And this is a 14, which breaks down to a 5. 5 and 2 is 7. 43 is 7 and 14, okay? And so then we have 14 breaks down to a 5. So whatever this is, it's bringing about major change. So as you change within, so does your outside world. There's a meme I saw years ago, and it goes, I think it was, they say it's like a quote by Will Smith or something, and I saw it years ago. I saved it. I've put it on my Instagram several times because it's just so true. It says, have a dream so big, you have to grow into the person to achieve it. Because who I was when I first started believing that my life could be different was nowhere near the person that I am today. And I know that a lot of people, most people base their worth and their value to the world on the material. And it's not that the material world isn't valuable or has, like, of course, everybody wants the finer things. It would make, like, money makes the world go round, you know? It's like having money to, but what I have inside gets me through even when I have the hard times. I'm not going to say that I don't ever, like, have moments where I get, like, you know, freaked out, like, but it's like, I always have a roof over my head. My bills always somehow get paid. There's always food in the fridge. My gas tank always has gas in it. And my car, like, is like, it's awesome, you know? I love my car. And it's just, I never appreciate it. I remember when, also, I'm just being guided to share from the beginning, because when I first got sober, I was so spoiled. And I had lived with a guy that, like, just literally, I didn't have to work. I didn't have to work for a long time. I didn't have to do anything. And he totally took care of me. And then one day, you know, he was like, babe, you know, it's over, you know? And, like, I couldn't do anything. I was, like, completely addicted to pills and alcohol, and I couldn't work, couldn't function. And when he left, he took the pills, and, you know, and I started, like, withdrawing from them for the first time ever in, you know, 5 years of doing them every single day straight. So I was pretty fucking sick. And, but I didn't even know what was happening because I had never experienced it before, because I had always been freaking high. And so, anyway, that was my end. That was, like, my bottom. I had, like, lost everything, and I ended up going into a day treatment program and into a halfway house, and, like, I lost everything. I literally fucking lost everything. They took my car. I had no money. Like, I lost my clothes. Like, I had put everything in a storage unit, but the storage unit, like, as soon as I called them and told them that I was in a rehab and whatever, they just, I don't know, my dad called to pay it, and they had said that they already took the stuff. So anyway, I lost everything, like, literally everything, down to my clothes and my shoes and everything. And all I had was the bag that I went to the halfway house with. And, you know, I would find a quart. I wouldn't eat, like, either, because I had to show up at, like, 4:30 in the morning to get my breakfast from this place. Like, they would give us breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but we had to show up on time to get our meal. And who gets breakfast at 4:30 in the morning? Like, I was like, these people are crazy, you know? And for a while, I had somebody else getting my food, and so that I could still eat. And then they caught on to that, and they were like, oh no, if you want your food, you need to get up and get it yourself. And I just could never show up on time, and I missed every meal, and I went days without eating, and I didn't have a car, and I walked everywhere. I learned how to get the bus, because I got a bus pass from the rehab I was in the day treatment, and they were paying for my halfway house, and you know, for however long, I think my first 90 days. And you know, some days I would be walking and I would find a quarter on the floor on the ground, and I would go into this little, oh my God, I haven't thought about this in a while, but I would go into this little corner store and I would buy one of these little Debbie brownies, these chocolate brownies, because they were 25 cents. And I would eat that. And then my mom had come to see me one time, and she brought me like this giant tub of red licorice. And she didn't give me any money or anything, but she gave me that tub of licorice, and that's what I ate for until I could get my act together and show up and get food. And it was a long time before that happened, because I was really spoiled. So yeah, breathe. I feel like there's some sort of, I don't know, I feel like I didn't get off track. They're telling me I didn't get off track. I shared what I was supposed to share. But there's something here where there's like a truth I feel like you guys have the opportunity to really step into and embrace and honor within yourself, and just be who you are unapologetically. Yeah, just breathe. Like, I feel like it's going to make a wave, you know, within your family system, like just with, for whatever reason, it's going to be different for all of you, because, you know, this is a collective reading, but it's a major transition and transformation. It's a major clearing of your past. It's like what you're doing for yourself now helps heal your future generations. All right, what is this? Palladian activation and solar upgrade. Solar plexus chakra, inner fire, willpower. Yeah, so this is about your confidence and your ambitions, your third chakra. And Palladians, it says coming together, harmony in the heavens, resolution. Yeah, so there's something, it's like you're going to get some sort of idea, and it's going to help you step forward. It's going to help you step into your knowing. And look, Thoth light codes, light initiation, great teacher awakening, divine magic. Yeah, wow, guys, this is pretty powerful and very exciting, and it might be a little bit intimidating, because I feel like whatever shift is happening or whatever change that is necessary, it's like, it's fucking drastic, but it hasn't happened drastically. Like, you've gradually been working up to it. And I feel like maybe you haven't been sharing it with anybody else, the changes that you've been going through and the awarenesses that you've been having. But it's like, yeah, I'm coming out. You're about to, like, ta-da, like, let me reintroduce myself, like that. Okay, so that's pretty exciting. Yeah, look, see, building blocks, ta-da. It's like you're revamping yourself. That's a number 28, which is a 10 completion, and the 10 breaks down to a 1, which is a new, the beginning. You could even be seeing 1001 or 1010. Okay, and they just show me a deck, but I don't. All right, and let's just get one to grow on here. One to grow on. One step at a time. That's how we get it. That's how we get there, baby. Just one step at a time. And sometimes it's 1 minute at a time. Lots of little steps make big dreams come true. I'm hearing, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. The little engine that could. Yeah, see, you are gifted. It's like, accept it, embrace it. Maybe what you do isn't like what anybody else does. And you don't have to be like anybody else. The divine did not create you to be the exact replica of somebody else. You do what you do because that's what he created you to do. The exact way that you want to do it. Talk about your feelings. Tell a friend how you feel. Yeah, see, this is like a friendship between a horse and a kitty. So it's like, there is something very different about the other people you're surrounded with, but different doesn't mean you can't get along. It's about respecting each other's boundaries and realities, and we don't all have to think the same way. We don't. Like, we really, really don't. All right, guys. It feels done. I love you. I hope this helps. Just a reminder, this is, there is still 50% off on the readings. And that runs until June 20th, which is tomorrow. My son's birthday is turning 21. And until 11:59. So use code word ISIS, ISIS, on my website, lululisa@truelovegrow.com. All right, bye.